Gardening is one of those misunderstood hobbies where it seems everyone you know who gardens has been doing it their entire life. And it feels like they know more about it than is humanly possible. For sure, you'll find people who have tried it in passing, only to have given up in the first season. But maybe they had it right. Maybe the ability to grow your own food simply organically without a ton of backbreaking labor or luck is just a pipe dream. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms, and gardening is my life, both my career and my passion. But I'll be the first one to tell you that it's not easy peasy every time. There's setbacks nearly every season, every year. But we learn from those mistakes, and we build our knowledge base. And in the end, it rarely costs us more than just our time. If you approach gardening one plant, one crop at a time, you'll see success. And so with the growing season almost upon us, today's video is all about just getting started. The list of the benefits of gardening and why you should grow your own food is well documented and endless. It's no secret, and if you're watching videos on gardening, then you likely already know some or all of the reasons of why it's good for you. As powerful as those reasons are, the goal of my video today is not to list the top 8 reasons of why you should garden. The purpose of this video is to give you that nudge to just get started. Buy that first pack of seeds, that first bag of soil, that first pot, build that first bed, plant that first row, grow the first herb. Literally just get started. Everything is scary and daunting until it isn't. Same with gardening. It looks hard, it seems like a lot of work and time, until you actually get into it. Work with the dirt, get the seeds sprouting, see the plants grow and respond to light, and have the crops mature into the final stages before harvest. And can I let you in on a little secret? The plants do most of the work for us. Truly. We are but caretakers and facilitators. Our job is to give the plants the right conditions at the right time to grow, and that's it. They do all the heavy lifting. Which means the hardest part about gardening is just getting started in the first place. Like I said, I didn't want this video to turn out to be some big list of why you should grow a garden. Those reasons are many and far-reaching. My intent was for this to be a more philosophical approach of getting over that psychological barrier of just getting started. Having said that, I do have 4 tips today that we can use to minimize that friction and finally get started. 4 little things that we can do to get over that hump. And the first thing we can do is grow from starter plants. Take that whole seed starting business out of the equation. It lets you minimize the things that can go wrong early on, and you get a head start by passing one of the more fragile stages of growth. It can be a little more expensive, but it almost always guarantees you a harvest. And it's a great way to get over the garden jitters and just get started. The next tip is to plant quick growers. Instead of diving in and trying to conquer 4-month plants like tomatoes and peppers, or even 9-month crops like garlic, try the ones that grow and mature in weeks. Peas, radishes, spinach, and even smaller members of the mustard family like bok choy. The seeds are cheap, and you're looking at a seed to harvest time of a month or so, rather than half a year. And with the shorter growing window, it means you can grow and harvest them multiple times in a single season. Getting your feet thoroughly wet, so to speak, and learning along the way. The third tip to just getting started is to grow leafy crops rather than flowering ones. Crops that flower and fruit, while awesome, have that one extra stage of life. And the longer we grow a crop for, the more that can go wrong. If you're growing purely for the foliage, not only is your growing cycle simpler, but it's shorter and you can harvest faster. And when we're harvesting foliage only, such as with lettuces and kales, you can harvest again and again off the same plants. Brilliant. And lastly, in that same vein of not only growing quickly, but also harvesting only the foliage, we have herbs. Herbs such as arugula, basil, cilantro, dill, mint, and sage are some of the fastest growing crops you'll find. These powerful pungent plants pack a flavor punch like no other. And they make a most excellent gateway to the world of gardening. Grown directly from seed indoors or out, herbs are one of those crops where you really notice the benefits of fresh homegrown, right out of your garden flavor. Master them, and it'll leave you craving more. And that's how it all starts. Try one of these 4 ways to get your grow on started this year, and forget any fears that you had about failing. Get your gloves on, throw all that apprehension out the window, and just get a little dirty. Happy growing, guys. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the support more than you know. And if you're getting value from these videos, please like and share them to spread the word and help your fellow gardener to grow better.